It's hard to believe that 4 years ago, the TARCA Racing Series had its first officially sanctioned race, the 2022 TARCA 500. And now, currently in 2026, it remains to be a highlight every year in virtual stock car racing, which is now being known as the greatest spectacle in cartoon racing. Welcome to the 2026 running of the TARCA 500, live from the legendary Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Hi everybody, my name is Taylor. Welcome to our coverage of the 2026 TARCA 500. Billy and Larry, of course, join me in the booth as always. And guys, it gets bigger and bigger every single year.
Oh yeah, Taylor, definitely. I agree. In my opinion, this is by far the most sought after trophy in virtual stock car racing, especially when talking about cartoon racers like this.
Cricket won it back to back in 2022 into 23. Pablo, your pole sitter, won it after the passing of the late great Janice Burgess back in 2024. And last year, Sprig Plantar did it after a crazy last lap crash with Uniqua hitting the catch fence. Who knows what today's race will add to the already incredible history that this race holds.
We, of course, are talking about Uniqua, of course. She is back after her injury last year in today's event. Do you guys think she's going to be able to pull it off and get her first career win ever in a TARCA series race?
It remains to be seen, but I do think it is very much possible.
She is one of the two Backyardigans characters who have never won a race. Her and Tyrone. Austin won the Daytona 500, Tasha won a Backyardigans 300, and Pablo has won the TARCA 500 and the Backyardigans 300.
We'll see how it goes, as let's take a look at your driver picks. Larry, let's start with you.
Sprig Plantar goes back to back in this race. He's starting in the second row. It's a good spot for him. He's starting right next to Tasha inside the 19. Let's see if Sprig can pull it off here today.
I'm going to be picking Cricket Green to win. He finished third place last year. And although he's way back in this grid, he's definitely no stranger to big climactic comebacks here in this race. I'm picking him.
I gotta go with the oldest Carbuncle brother. What a story it would be if Brad wins this race after his younger brother Tuck ended a 50-race drought back in April. I'm picking him.
He is currently in the third row, Billy, next to Austin, who knows his way around this racetrack.
It could very much happen, guys. We'll just wait and see.
Drivers, start your engines!
As the command has just been issued, and all 12 of these TARCA Racing Series cars will fire their engines and roll off of pit road for 12 laps here in the 2026 TARCA 500. Pablo gets the pole, his third career pole of his career, as he is next to Tyrone inside the O2, which, I swear he's been next to that O2 car pretty much all of his career in terms of getting poles.
I feel like it too, yeah. I think so. I really do. We may have to go back to the stat sheets on that one, but man, that's pretty funny.
So they are going to roll down the backstretch here, the long backstretch of this square-shaped oval, the legendary square-shaped oval, the yard of bricks. A lot of questions heading into this race. Will it be Sprig Plantar going back to back? Will it be a first-time winner? Will it be Cricket returning to victory lane here after not winning for the last few years? Let's buckle up and figure it out. Green flag is out, the TARCA 500 is underway!
You're all gonna see everybody start to fishtail off that corner. Everybody trying to make something happen.
Here comes Sprig! Defending race champion Sprig Plantar making a move on the leader. That's Pablo in the 07 dropping back.
Look at Austin.
Austin hasn't won this race yet. He got very, very close quite a few years ago. Led almost every single lap, I want to say.
Then got passed on the last lap by Cricket Green.
Lap number 2. Sprig. Austin.
Oh, Sprig and Austin
Making contact. Heading into between those two corners.
The Warson brothers, look out for them.
Darwin and Gumball. Darwin in the 21 orange. Gumball in the light blue. On the bottom side. Trying to make their way around the two leaders. Ooh, baby. It was very, very close. Very, very close.
Bluey Healer.
Looking to become the first ever international champion. Bluey Healer. From Brisbane, Australia. Lap 3. Darwin leads. Darwin, the winner of last year's Backyardigans 300. Looking for his first TARCA 500.
What a race it would be for him to win this.
But I have a feeling that Gumball's not going to make it easy for him. Nah, definitely not. A lot of these guys, look at these guys. A lot of them, Bugs Bunny. I see a girl here. I see 2 girls here. Bingo Healer and Uniqua.
We were just talking about Uniqua in the pre-race show. Can she bounce back after getting injured in last year's race by winning her first career race?
Here comes Pablo back in the mix.
Bingo Healer also in the mix.
Everyone kind of shuffling back in. Ooh. Very, very tight off that corner.
Meanwhile, Darwin Larson just sails away from that 67 car of Bluey Healer. Excuse me, goodness.
It's kind of hard to mix those up, Larry. I'm kind of surprised. Man. Lap 5. I cannot believe the gap that Darwin Larson has on this field.
This is nuts.
Here's Bugs Bunny in the 69 car, sponsored by Wabbit Wages, trying to get there. Trying
ever so slightly, but he just can't. Darwin is just in a different zip code, everybody.
I see the dark red car of Cricket Green moving out of line here.
A lot of racing back here, but not really any sort of charges for the lead just yet.
Which is something that's very, very rare in this race. We don't usually see that.
Yeah, we usually see maybe an average of maybe half a second to a second. But nowhere near this much of a gap.
They are catching him just slightly, though.
Oh, definitely.
Ooh. That was kind of ugly.
Yeah, there was something wrong with Tyrone in the O2. Thankfully, he got it gathered back up.
Ooh! That was really, really close. My goodness.
Bingo Healer hard on the brakes. I don't know if she, misbraked or something broke. I have no idea.
It was very, very strange. Where have we seen this before? Side by side. Down the straight. Austin and Cricket Green. At least for the moment. Lap 7. We are now halfway. Can Darwin Larson pull it off? And you have an on-charging, hungry Bugs Bunny for his very first ever win.
And you know what? I'm really starting to think that maybe Bugs Bunny thinks that's a carrot.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Larry nailed it round the head.
I mean, don't look. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Goodness, that was such a weird. I thought for sure he went head on to the wall, but no, he was just going down pit road.
I guess something was amiss on the O2 car of Tyrone. We are sorry for the overreaction here in the booth.
My goodness.
To be honest, can you blame us?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Lap 8. So the O2 of Tyrone is on pit road, probably gonna miss the end of this race. It's just been all Darwin Watterson here today in 2026. Defending champion of the Backyardigans 300. Looking to win 2 TARCA races in a row.
I don't think that's ever happened.
I don't think so either.
Cricket Green.
Yeah, trying to hound the 69 car of Bugs Bunny.
Well, don't count him out because, I mean, look at how big of a gap now it is between Bugs Bunny and Darwin. And you're probably going to see Cricket probably decrease that gap even more.
Here comes Cricket. Hasn't won since 2023 in this race. Can he do it? Lap 10, he's got plenty of laps to do it.
It's all going to be about what he does these next few laps.
He's gonna try that lower line.
He's going to try that lower line. Ooh, baby.
He's gaining a little bit. He's gaining a little bit on him.
He's getting just a tad.
Oh, man! Trouble! Contacts! Hard wreck! For Tasha! Tasha! Austin! Uniqua! I saw Bingo Healer, I think! Caution is out! This is the race! Darwin Watterson is gonna win his first career TARCA 500! It's gonna be his second career win! He wins in 2026!
Goodness gracious.
Oh my goodness!
I don't know who that was.
I think it was Bingo. I think it was Bingo, Austin, and Uniqua, and Tasha.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
What a pile up on the backstretch to end this race.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, guys. The race is over.
Yep.
It's just gonna be just like last year. Just like last year. There's a big wreck near the end of this race. And you're gonna have the caution and they're gonna take it. Unreal. Unreal. Back-to-back years it happens. Back-to-back years.
We're going to take a look and see what happened on the replay as soon as we possibly can, folks. We're just going to go and keep an eye on the leader to make sure everything goes well and make sure everything goes smoothly in terms of them getting the checkered flag. But man, oh man, Darwin Watterson with his first career TARCA 500 win, his second career race that he has won. Back-to-back TARCA race wins for Darwin Watterson inside the 21. What a finish.
Well, hold on, everybody. Hold on now. Because we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
There was issues with the O2 of Tyrone. Could there be issues for the 21 of Darwin Watterson?
Cricket Green, ever so close to yet another TARCA 500 victory. As we are on the final lap now, ladies and gentlemen, this pace car will guide them around this square-shaped oval. And if Darwin Watterson is able to keep his car continuously going, he should win this year's TARCA 500.
Top 3 finish for Bugs Bunny, it looks like. Well, regardless of whatever happens with Darwin at this point, a top 3 finish, definitely.
Sprig Plantar with a 5th place finish, or a top 5 finish.
And there's Gumball Watterson, the other Watterson brother in 5th. That's awesome. Good stuff.
This was certainly a wild one for sure. Not as climactic as in years past, but it is still the greatest spectacle in cartoon racing. As this edition of the greatest spectacle in cartoon racing will end underneath caution as last year's did before it. Darwin Watterson will win the 2026 TARCA 500 with Cricket Green in second, Bugs Bunny in third, Sprig Plantar in fourth, and Gumball Watterson, his brother, in fifth.
Yeah, there it is. There it is, everybody. There it is.
Here it is, off turn 2.
Yeah, you're gonna see Tasha lose it into that corner. Oh, hard hit!
That's a non-safer barrier wall, everybody.
Oh my god. Horrible hit for Tasha inside the 19.
And it's not even done yet.
Steven Universe. Oh, god.
Just a hard hit between those two.
Oh my goodness. Well, we had 2 years of back-to-back of 2 Backyardigans characters getting absolutely walloped near the end of this race.
On board Tasha.
Yeah, she broke. She broke because she anticipated Sprig Plantar. Oh, God.
She probably just had no idea.
Yep.
The view from Steven Universe.
You're just gonna see it all kind of unfold here, unravel in front of him. There's smoke. Oh, man. It's a glancing blow for him. But Tasha really took all of it.
Here it is in real time.
Oh. Oh, man. God.
We are happy to report, guys, after this incident, Tasha is okay. She was checked and released from the medical center a couple of minutes ago. And everybody, it seems, everybody else who was involved, including Steven Universe, are all okay as well. So we are good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's always nice to hear. Always nice to hear. Good to know that Tasha will not miss the Backyardigans 300, unlike Uniqua did last year.
She is the most powerful being, guys. She needs to be there.
As your race results for the 2026 TARCA 500 look like this. Darwin Watterson gets his second career win and his first career TARCA 500 win.
Second is Cricket Green. Third is Bugs Bunny. Great finish for Bugs Bunny in the 69 car.
Yeah, good for the sponsor too. Good for the sponsor of Wabba Wages. That's an excellent top 5 finish right there.
Sprig Plantar in fourth. Gumball Watterson in fifth. Older brother of Darwin Watterson, race winner. Sixth, Bingo Healer. Seventh, Bluey Healer.
Bingo best Bluey, just by a little bit, guys. Just by a little bit.
I'm sure that was fun to watch. Eighth, Brad Carbuncle. Ninth, Austin. 10th, Uniqua, and that's your top 10. The rest of them. 11th, Tyrone. 12th, Pablo. 13th, Steven Universe. And 14th, Tasha. Steven Universe and Tasha were both retired from that accident that brought out the one and only caution that ended the race. The 2026 TARCA 500 is in the books for the TARCA Racing Series. Guys, what'd you think?
Well, back-to-back years, Taylor, that we see a wreck near the end of the race, in the race.
I definitely should say that I would have loved to see how that battle with Cricket Green and Darwin Watterson would have played out had the race continued.
Oh yeah, Cricket Green would have gotten him. Cricket Green would have gotten him. I think he would have been able to do the last lap lunge, just like he did on Austin, whenever he wanted.
Cricket Green was definitely in prime position, but sometimes racing happens, accidents happen, and he's gotta pick himself up and go on to Talladega for July's running of the Backyardigans 300. For my partners, Billy Bob and Larry McDonald, I am Taylor. We'd like to thank you for watching this presentation of the Taylor Top 16 Racing Network and the TARCA Racing Series. We'll see you guys next time for even more TARCA Racing Series action, or just virtual stock car racing action in general. Take care, everybody.